Yeah. What's up, baby? Back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're here to talk about another review. So today we're going to be talking about Mortal Kombat 2. Alright, just came out in theaters a couple of days ago. And definitely was something that I was looking forward to watching. So if you've been to the channel before, you know how to do it. Started off with the premise. 3 favorite scenes. The grade. And then we almost to the next one. Right. My bad, man. So again, we're talking about Mortal Kombat 2. So Mortal Kombat 1 that came out kind of during the pandemic. That one was really cool. I definitely liked it. I know that there were some people that did like it, some people that didn't like it. But I mean, like, for what it was worth, being at home watching it back then, the cast of the people, like, not really knowing who they were, I think that they did a fairly good job with that. Fighting scenes were cool and stuff like that, and it just had a different take to it than the one in the 90s that came out. So, needless to say, I had enjoyed that, So, come to this one, I was definitely looking forward to this one, and I know that the directors, the creators, were definitely listening out to fans, more so on this one for sure, because they wanted to correct anything that they did wrong to the best of their abilities. Being that this is a highly loved franchise, it's a game, you know what I'm saying? But so they wanted to make the movie good as well. So for me, like I said, I was definitely looking forward to this movie. Before I give them my review, I will say, like, when I watch a movie, the first half I was like, yo, like, this is crazy. Second half I don't know, it kind of stumbled me a little bit. And then the next day, like, I kind of came to a realization that, like, this is a story. There's so many Mortal Kombats and they have so many different stories. But I was like, this is a story, bro. This is a story. This is all this is. This is just a story, and one of the stories, and they're gonna keep going and make other ones. You know what I'm saying? So just remember that. And I was like, you know what? It revamped me. You know what I'm saying? So basically, my bad, y'all. So the story for this one, continuation of the last one. We had the tournament. You have the Earth's heroes training from last tournament to this tournament. You have a new addition that they're added in, which is Johnny Cage. Raiden and Sonya go seek out Johnny Cage, bring him back to, their realm for training and fighting. At first, he's in a mood of like, yo, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not here to die, And after explaining to him about, like, the world's at fate right now. Like the fate of the world is depending on us. So you're one of the fighters. You know, without you, that's one less. You know what I'm saying? So we really need you. You know, despite whatever you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Like the elder gods chose you for a reason. So like just, you know, it's just that time. But Johnny's having a hard time like with it, but then eventually he does come to grasp with everything. And in the midst of him coming to be okay with the situation, you have Shang Tsung, and he's trying to empower the Shinnok amulet, or emerald, however you want to say. In order to do so, they need a great amount of energy. Where do you get it from? Raiden. So Kung Lao is resurrected as a revenant, as well as Bihan, in order to help them with the task to do so. Kung Lao ends up going to the training facility, or where Raiden resides with the fighters. You know, Liu Kang, Jax, Sonya, and I don't know why I'm blanking out on dude's name. The dude with the armor and the scythes. I'm sorry, bro. Tan is his last name. His like actor's his last name. Yeah. But anyways, he goes there, and he basically catches them off guard, cuts Raiden's neck, and since Raiden is in this weakened form, Shang Tsung is able to suck the power that he has and make it go inside the amulet. Therefore, they have the powered up amulet. Shao Kahn uses the amulet in the tournament to make himself indestructible. So, in his fight, although he loses, he ends up winning because he can't die. Okay? And then you have Sonya versus I don't know why I am like getting blanks right now. I don't have my other phone so I can look up stuff. But Sonya wins her fight. Jax wins his fight. Kitana wins her fight. Shao Kahn wins his fight. Kano is also one person that's resurrected as well. He's supposed to be on the bad side, but ends up flipping to the good side. And that's basically it for that. We do have Scorpion in here. He is used to help Johnny Cage and Kano to get the emerald or the amulet back from Bihan. I think in the nether realm. I think that's what it's called, the nether realm, or just the hell realm. You know what I'm saying? Scorpion's realm. So that's that. Like I said, I'm not gonna point out everything. I won't give you every detail, just in case you want to see the movie. But I'll give you just enough. At the end of this thing, after certain people do get beaten. I'll say that. I'm not going to say exactly what happens. You do have a final fight between Shao Kahn, Liu Kang, and Kitana. In the midst of this fight, Kitana ends up winning and basically saves Earthrealm, even though she's not from Earthrealm. So that's basically the movie. 3 of my favorite scenes. I'm gonna have to do fights. Of course, we're gonna have to do the Kung Lao versus Kung Lao versus Liu Kang fight. That was epic. That was great. I think that fight had the most moves that they used for the games. Like, damn near every Kung Lao move was in there. Damn near every Liu Kang move was in there, and that was dope. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was like, I think that was probably the longest fight. It was the most amped up fight, besides like, you know, Scorpion and Bihan. But yeah, just that fight between why did I say it again, bro? Just that fight between Liu Kang and Kung Lao, bro. That itself is worth the admission, bro. I promise you. Especially like the ending of that fight, that was crazy. My second favorite scene would have to be, I would say, the beginning fight, bro. Like between Jared and Shao Kahn, just because like it wasn't the best fight on there, but it was very gory, and it set the tone for the very beginning of the movie. And seeing what happens to the king on there, you know, getting taken out in front of his family, specifically his daughter, hearing her scream out to her dad, like that just like I felt it. You feel me? I felt it. So I had to get at my second favorite fight. My third favorite fight, I would say the combination between like Bihan fighting against Scorpion, as well as on the side of that, Johnny Cage and Kano fighting against Bihan's other version, which would be Bihan in this movie is basically Noob Saibot. We know Noob Saibot has it's like him, and then he has like this clone version that comes out. So Kano and Johnny Cage are fighting the clone version, as Scorpion is fighting the real version, and then eventually sometimes Scorpion ends up fighting against the real version and the copy version. But yeah, that would be my third favorite scene. So gave you the premise, gave you 3 of my favorite scenes, or basically 3 of my favorite fights. The grade for this, man, I really did, like I said, how I explained in the beginning, after sitting down for a day, and like I said, realizing this, like I said, without spoiling everything, the story, this is just a story. It's just a story. As long as you remember that, you're good. So for me, I'm gonna give it an 8.7. So 8.7 out of 10, definitely above average, definitely worth your time, especially if you're a Mortal Kombat fan. I would definitely suggest you check it out. Like it's like I said, just that Liu Kang versus Kung Lao fight is worth the admission, just that itself. But yeah, if you guys saw the movie, let me know what you guys thought about it. What were some of your favorite scenes or favorite fights? What was the grade that you guys give it? Are you looking forward to the next one? Because they already got greenlit to see it for another one. Which one do you like more, Mortal Kombat 1 or Mortal Kombat 2? Let me know about that in the comments down below. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and hype up the video. As always, this is Q's Insight. I am Cali. Until next time.